Hey guys, welcome back. And as you can tell by the title of this, my weirdest dreams. But before I start this, I probably sound sick and congested and stuff, and that's because I was sick all weekend. Sure, I actually made this. It was actually a turtleneck, and I cut it. I actually wore this to a party, a friend's sweet 16. 3 dreams. These are the ones that I remember very clearly that I'm going to share with you. So yeah, I'm not gonna ramble too much. Let's get into it. I had this dream 3 times in a row, and okay, I'm supposed to be looking here. Okay, and I'm still getting used to looking here, so sorry if it's awkward. Yeah, I'm still getting used to it. It reminded me of a series on Netflix because I had it 3 times in a row, and I was like, okay, maybe I'm going to have this dream more. Like, there's going to be like a full season. We'll probably go to 8 to 12 episodes. Didn't happen. Just start off with the first episode of this dream. So this girl and I, we would meet up at the mall, and she had curly, like dark brown curly hair. Alicia Cara is perfect for it, actually, to describe this girl, because the girl looked like Alicia Cara. Would meet up at this beautiful mall in the food court, and we would hug each other like we'd never seen each other. And then we would go to people's houses and see their living environments, and there were 2 ways out. One was the front door, and then there was like this tunnel that we kind of like went down or like slid down in to get out. But one of the houses the tunnel was a mess, so we had to go out the front door. But there was this lady that was like in charge of us, that was like in charge of like our work and what we did. So she popped up in one of the dreams, and we would just like, we would talk to her and be like, oh, well, how could we get out of here since we can't go out through the tunnel? Because like it was a mess, one of the tunnels. And it was crazy because most of the people's houses we went to, they were like elderly people, and it wasn't like spooky, scary kind of thing. It was just like, this was our like normal job, like we did this. And it was the same thing for like the second dream. We would meet up again in the same exact spot in the food court, and we'd just hug each other like we never even seen each other. I'm just thinking in my head in the dream, I'm like, I literally seen you yesterday, girl. And then we would just, you know, walk off like besties, and then we would end up at these people's houses. And I was just like, okay. And it was just weird because it happened 3 times, but each time we went to different houses. I believe it was the third one, no, the second one. One of the houses we went into, we asked the little boy, because one of the houses we went in was the woman was a hoarder. We asked one of the children, the little boy that we seen, we were like, can we go out through the front door? He's like, I don't know, you have to ask my mom. So then we went to go ask mom, and that's when the lady who was in charge of us showed up and was like, oh, she didn't really give us a like response, but yeah. And then it ended, and I just have been curious, you know, like, when am I gonna have this dream again? Like, I want to have this dream again so I can find out where this girl and I go next, what house we go to next. The second dream, I dreamed about this place 2 times. So I had this house in the dream, and in the back of the house we had like a pond was frozen in both of the dreams. So that's how I knew it was back in St. The first time we were there, because I think it was my party. I believe it was my party. I think I was having a party. I don't even know how old I was turning in this dream, but it was my party. And then we went out to the back, and it was frozen. Everyone like started ice skating, and I'm in this dress, and I'm just like, what's going on? I'm confused, and I'm just like, all right, whatever. And then in the second dream that I had at the house, we were just in the house chilling. It was a whole bunch of people that I didn't know that apparently were like my classmates. And then there's this one boy at my school who he has a wheelchair. He can walk and stuff, but he just has a wheelchair because his bones are like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I don't know how to say it. I don't want to insult him and I don't want to sound wrong, but he has to be in a wheelchair most of the time because I guess the doctor doesn't want him walking around. I don't really know the full thing. He was in the dream. So I was just like, oh, okay. And apparently there was someone dangerous at the house. He had a bomb and he was gonna drop it down on all of us. So they were like, oh, you need to get out. And I remember turning around and I was like, well, what if I just make a run for it? And they were like, don't do that, because then he'll really drop the bomb. And I was like, oh snap, like I'm gonna have to go outside with everyone. So we're in the back and everyone's on the frozen pond, just, you know, with their regular shoes on, ice skating. And then in the dream, it seemed like an hour or so later, a bus pulled up, like the handicap buses, the handicapped school buses. One of those showed up, but it was just a little bit bigger and it had clear windows. And I was just like, all right, cool, let's get on this bus. And I started to get this feeling, like, you know how you get a feeling when something's wrong? I started to get that feeling. I was like, guys, everyone needs to hurry up and get on this bus. So we all started rushing on the bus, and then eventually we all get on the bus. And then I see some people that live in the neighborhood. They start to, like, it seems like as if they're chasing us, but then they kind of slow down. Like, they see everyone on the bus and then they slow down and then they continue on with their lives. And then we're going down this street that is very familiar, that I've definitely gone down before. And then we take a right, we get onto, not a right, we take a left and we get onto the highway, and then that is it. The dream ends, and I was just like, whoa. Like, and then the last dream I'm gonna show you, it's just weird out of the blue. I was in a parking lot. I don't know where I was going, but I was in a parking lot and Ashton Irwin showed up. I met him. We talked. I gave him a hug, and that was it. I met him. I was just like, all right. And that was it. That was really it. Those are my weird dreams. I hope that you guys enjoy them and enjoy this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you comment below. Subscribe. I'm sorry about my nasty voice. I'll see you guys all next week. And thank you for watching.